Here it is, the 22-liter Ulanzi BP09 tracker camera backpack. Let's unbox it. So if you're like me, then you are in the market for a smaller size, but also fits a good amount of camera gear backpack that has a nice look to it. Maybe a little bit of waterproofing. And doesn't break the bank. Okay, let's put this away before I take my eye out with it. Do the reveal. Oh, it also comes with a extra little bag here. Looks like maybe something you can clip on. Well, let's get into it. Disclaimer, this is my first unboxing video, so I don't have a table or a professional setup or anything like that, so hopefully I'll be able to show you everything in a good amount of detail here. Okay, plastic is off, and here is the first look. There we go, the BP09 tag there. This honestly feels like really good quality. I got this off Amazon here in Canada for $169 Canadian. To find a backpack that is designed well, small enough for carry-on, can still fit quite a bit of camera gear in there, and it has a little bit of waterproofing on it for under $200. That's not super cheap. I'm hoping it is this one. Let's crack it open. So front compartment here. So we open that up. It's got these kind of little stoppers on the side, which is nice because I hate when you open the bag and it flops all the way over. But that actually, yeah, opens quite nicely. And then looks like there's an extra zipper on the inside there. Also got the mesh see-through pockets. A couple different organizers in here. So that is that front pocket. And then we've also got one on the outside of the bag here. This thing looks like it'd be good for slipping in some memory cards or a few little smaller things, maybe some ND filters or things for your lenses. Stuff could go in that front one easy. To be honest, I probably will end up putting like my wallet, my keys, if I'm traveling, my passport, that kind of stuff in there. All right, on the side here, we've got, looks like it would be either for a water bottle or you can also hook your tripod in there. You got these hooks, which is super nice. And we have one on each side, hallelujah. So many backpacks nowadays are going for this very minimalist design, which I like the look of a minimalist backpack, but you still gotta have a lot of pockets. And I feel like so many of them are taking these water bottle things out, which are so handy. And this one actually has two. It's got one on this side and one on the other side. And it looks like both of them have straps there and there. So if you were carrying a water bottle and a tripod, which most likely you are every single time, you've got options on the sides there. So that is solid. Oh yeah, here we go. Okay, you've also got the side handle there. And does it have? It does. That is awesome. So if you're traveling with a suitcase or a carry-on roller, it has the handle up top here, so you can grab it there, and then it'll fit right over the handle that goes up from the suitcase. So you can slide it on there, which is super, super handy. Yeah, you can see on the bottom, it's actually it has like a rubberized bottom, which is great because you end up putting your bag down in so many different places. I do a lot of hiking, so you're in rocky terrain or sandy or muddy, and it has this nice like rubberized bottom, which I haven't seen on a bag before. I really like that. Then obviously if you're doing a lot of hiking and moving around, you're gonna sweat. And this thing is well ventilated. Like you can see how thick the cushions are. Here, let me move this flat back. You can see how thick those cushions are. And it looks like it has super good ventilation. I'm gonna have to get this out on a hike, throw a few pieces of camera equipment in there. Well, I'll do that for this video, but also get out on a hike and really put this thing to the test. All right, let's open it up and get inside. So, one thing I really liked when I was looking at this on Amazon is right here, again, it has these safety straps, so when you open it up, even the large pocket, it's gonna stop it from just flipping open and your laptop and all this stuff possibly flying out of there. I believe this should fit up to, well, you know what? I got it right here, a 16-inch, got my 16-inch MacBook Pro. And let's grab this while I got you here and pop it in. So here we go. Computer test, got the big boy, the big MacBook, and that actually fits in there super nicely. If you can see that, there's still a little bit of room up on the top. No issues there. So if you have something smaller, 13-inch MacBook, iPads, all that stuff, you could probably fit two iPads in here sideways if you really wanted to. So laptop fits in there super great, which is a test that it always needs to pass. And then on the inside here, you can see we've got some pockets. You know what? These are actually just Velcroed, so we can take these off and then you can get a better look at the inside of the bag. So I like this style of shell. Some of those ones that are super thick, I feel like they don't work as well as these ones. These ones are super nice for placing and being able to move around. I really like that style. So that's the inside of the bag. Then you're also gonna have this quick access pocket, so you can go right through there to grab your camera. Looks like if you move this one, you could probably put a bigger lens on there as well. Maybe even like a 70 to 200 that would fit right in the middle if that's your lens of choice. So yeah, and then I'll show you the flip side here. And that is where my laptop just was, and you got the mesh. It doesn't look super see-through, which could be a problem because obviously you want to organize things in there and you want to be able to see them when you're taking stuff out, but for the most part, I think you should be able to kind of see. But yeah, I don't think that's going to be a big issue for me. Okay. As you can tell, I'm sure so far with this video, this is not a complete technical overview of this bag. Because as I said, it's my first unboxing video and I just wanted to open it up and show it off to give people a close look if they're thinking of ordering one for themselves. So far though, I would say design, I absolutely love the design. I think it's super minimal looking. It's got that kind of water repellent finish that looks nice, and it should be able to wipe the dirt off quite easy as well. With a material like this, it's nice because if you get them dirty, muddy, whatever, they end up on the floor. Like I said, I do a lot of hiking in that. Usually you can just give it a little spray and then wipe it all down, which is pretty good. So yeah, the looks, I love it. I've gone through quite a few of the cheap Amazon camera bags over the past couple years, and I guess it's a good lesson in life, especially when it comes to camera gear or a lot of stuff just in general. It sometimes, most of the time, pays to spend more money and get that quality product. I have a few Peak Design items, but I'm not looking to spend that much money, so it's nice that we have these brands like Ulanzi that are creating really nice products that are actually at a decently affordable price, because as we all know, camera gear is insanely expensive. Another thing I love too is I saw that it's got these straps and they can all, if you see here, these can unhook. So you can take that one off, and then this one on the side is already unhooked. So if you wanted to take the straps and maybe crisscross something around here, like even me, I go snowshoeing and stuff, and walking to get to the trail, you can kind of just have your snowshoes and everything strapped on the back shell if you wanted to using these. It looks like the other ones down below, these ones here, so obviously you can carry a tripod or roll something up to keep underneath here. Usually I like to carry my tripod on the bottom, but with this, it actually has, like I said, both those side pockets for water bottles or tripods. So you could take this side, it disconnects from either side. You could take these sides off as well on the back and flip them over. One sec here. Flip them over, and then you've got, yeah, that's awesome. You've got all these straps. Try and hold it here for you. All these straps that can connect from the bottom to the top, so you can go right up the side with each other this way, or you can do the crisscross and make an X. So honestly, yeah, the design of this bag is fantastic. Now that I've given you a pretty good tour of the bag, I'm going to grab some of my camera gear, place it in here, and show you how it fits so you can see if it's gonna work for your setup. There's a possibility that I did not plan this super well, and I'm going to have to hold the camera while I film and show you the bag. Like I said, my setup is not the best, and this is my first unboxing video, so bear with me. Let's flip the camera around here. Angle down, and there we go. All right, first off, no one make fun of my packing job. This is just a quick show you how much kind of stuff you can fit if you're going on a day hike or whatever, that kind of thing. So I've got my Canon R6 with the 24-70 on there, and then I've got my 7200, got a DJI Mini 3, and then this, I mean, there's a lot more space in there. I just threw this in there. I wouldn't actually put that in there loose like that. And I've got my drone batteries, my drone controller. And just to give you an idea what the depth is, that's how big the controller is. And if I put it in standing up like that, you can see that there's still some room on the lip. So it actually has quite a bit of depth, the camera bag, which is super nice because you can fit quite a lot of stuff in here for a 22-liter bag. And to give you a show, I just put my GorillaPod on the side, and then I've also strapped my tripod on the bottom, so I'll do a try on so you can see that as well. And I also wanted to give you a look at the mesh here. As you can see, it actually, you can't really, well, as you can see, you can't see through the mesh very well, so that could be a problem for some people. I can tell, like these are both black items, and I know this is my external battery pack, and then here is just my case for memory cards. So you can see through it, but you can't see through it, if that makes sense. And then I've got my 16-inch MacBook Pro in there, which still leaves a little bit of room. And fold her over, and it closes nicely. So that's what it would look like going out for probably a normal little day trip. Like I said, I'd pack this a little bit differently. I took a few of the dividers out, and you can obviously change them around. But I'm gonna put the camera back and throw the bag on and show you what it looks like when it's on. All right, getting the backpack on here now. These straps are definitely not tightened to the same amount. So we got the pull down straps so you can cinch it to your shoulders. And I love having this cross strap. Not all camera bags have it. And this is super nice just to really get it up tightly and snug against your back. I got a fair amount of weight in here and it feels pretty good. So there we are. Looks like, I feel like I'm going off to my first day of school. There's the side view. Take a peek from the back. Hopefully the camera framing is decent for you. There's the other side as well. Feels really good, feels snug and tight. Also got these little loops here. So I'm a big carabiner guy for my backpacks, like my big hiking backpack. I have all kinds of carabiner clips on it, and I just hang all my pots and pans and frickin' all kinds of stuff because you only have so much room in the bag, and it's amazing how much stuff you can fit just through clipping it on. But yeah, maybe give you a little closer look. You can see I've got it's the other Ulanzi product I have is this carbon fiber tripod is amazing. Couldn't afford the Peak Design one, so we got this one, and it's been really, really good so far. And then I've got the other GorillaPod on the side, which still leaves room for a water bottle and some other stuff there. And then, yeah, if you weren't carrying the tripod here, you could, like I said, crisscross across the back, and you could, even jackets and stuff, I might crisscross along the back there, and you can add on clothing and things like that. One more thing, it did come with this little bag that I pulled out but didn't actually show you earlier. So this is called the Ulanzi Tracker Mini Bag, and when they say mini, they definitely mean small. There it is. Take a look at the inside. So this is definitely for like some SD cards, a few things like that. Maybe a little bit of pocket change for those people who actually still carry cash these days. I don't know who still carries change, but this is a really cool little extra bag. Zippers are a little firm. It's got the carabiner, so speaking of these clips, we can just clip her right on. Let's go to this side. Clip her over here. Bang, and then you have a little extra spot for some stuff, or if you got some important medication or pills or anything like that. This is actually a really nice little extra bag. Like I said, I love adding extra things on with carabiners, so being able to do that would be great. I've got the little quick release for my camera, so I can put the camera right on this camera strap as well. And this feels pretty solid, and I'm quite certain that this will fit as a carry-on. I know airlines here in Canada are absolutely screwing us these days. We got to pay for literally everything. You get your airline ticket and all it does is get you on the plane. So you got to be very wary of the dimensions of our bags these days. And one more thing I failed to mention there that I just noticed after I took the bag off is these straps that you use to pull down and tighten up on your shoulders. They both actually have these little clips on the end. And I feel like that's quite rare. I don't know any backpacks that I've owned in the past that actually has these functional little clips on the end, which is so nice because normally you just tighten them up and all they do is just flap around. But not only do you have these areas here, you can clip stuff in like I did this little extra mini bag, but on top of that, you can clip stuff in here as well. So my water bottle has a carabiner as well. So that's something that you could put into there, and you got both of those. So another really smart, thoughtful design on Ulanzi's part. So I guess that's a wrap on my first product review YouTube video. I really enjoyed making it, and I'm excited to get this bag out in the real world. And if you want me to do a real world test hiking somewhere out there on a daily commute, let me know, and I can put this backpack through a real test outside of my computer room. But I want to thank you again for watching, and make sure to like and subscribe for more.